Hey y'all, it's your girl Star, and today we're going to talk about the flankers that I have the most of, and specifically the Britney Spears flankers. I love Britney Spears fragrances. Like, you can't ever pry me off of them. Anytime I smell a flanker that I like, I'll buy it because they're always reasonably priced. They're very affordable. They're like sometimes under 20 bucks. And they always smell good. I have 5. Let's go ahead and talk about them. We're gonna go ahead from the ones I like the least to the ones I like the most, but I actually love all of them. Now, if you aren't already subscribed to me, what are you doing? Let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll notice when I post. Over here, we like to talk about all things fragrance, all things beauty, all things fashion, and life, because life be life. And so if you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe. Let's jump right in. So I just want to say that I actually don't like the original Fantasy at all. So I don't have that in my collection. I used to. That was one of the fragrances that when I was younger, I really enjoyed, but they just don't make it like they used to anymore, and it's very sour, at least to my nose. But let's start with the one that I have in my collection that is my least like, but still I love it. And that's going to be Naked Fantasy by Britney Spears. Now, I just have the notes here. So the notes here are applejack, blackcurrant, peach, osmanthus, water lily, cupcake, vanilla, apricot, and musk. Now, this is not super juicy. To my nose, this is very powdery, very fresh. There is sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. And I don't really get any of the gourmand cupcake vanilla notes. Honestly, it smells like a powdery, peachy floral, and not juicy. I just want to say that this is not a juicy floral at all, but I really do like wearing this in the spring. I like wearing it, to bed, especially when I just want to feel like just fresh and, clean. This definitely gives that vibe. My second least favorite is going to be Electric Fantasy. Now, this is the most recent to my collection. Electric Fantasy is a really pretty scent. It's passion fruit, pink pepper, heliotrope, jasmine, benzoin, and abroxin. And while I like it and it is fruity, it is marginally more juicy than the Naked Fantasy, but it's still a bit powdery, and the jasmine kind of takes over, so it makes it a little bit more floral when I really wanted the passion fruit and the pink pepper to really stand out. But look at the bottle though, like, it's so pretty, and honestly, I like it. It's just not my favorite. I definitely think it could have been sweeter. I would have loved if it was sweeter. And it's not super powerful either, but I still enjoy it. I like to wear this on, I don't know, if I'm going to the park or something. I don't know. It's pretty. It's a pretty fragrance. It's just not my favorite. But now we're gonna get into the ones that I really love. So yeah. My third liked fragrance, so we're gonna go ahead and start saying that now, is Circus Fantasy. And the notes on this one is raspberry, sugar, apricot blossom, middle notes of orchid, peony, and water lily, and base notes are just sweet notes, vanilla, musk, violet, and woody notes. So this smells like lemonade with a lot of sugar, and I love lemonade. Lemonade is like my favorite drink, and I love this so much. Yeah, that's really it. Like, it smells like sweet lemonade. I don't know why it doesn't have lemon in it. I guess maybe the tartness is from the raspberry. The florals are really background to everything else, but it's a very fresh, to me, citrus, even though that's not a listed note, very citrusy fragrance that is perfect for the summer. Lasts a pretty long time. I would say 4 to 6 hours, and it's just so good. I honestly, it smells so good. Now, these next two are gonna kind of be a tie, because I really love them kind of equally for different reasons. So the next one is going to be Midnight Fantasy. Midnight Fantasy, honestly, is one of my favorite date night fragrances. This has notes of plum, sour cherry, raspberry, middle notes of orchid, iris, and freesia, and base notes of vanilla, amber, and musk. And honestly, this smells so juicy, so biteable, you know what I mean? and it's sweet, but it's not sugary sweet. It's just a perfect date night fragrance. When I wear this, my husband goes nuts. Like, he absolutely, and he doesn't even, like, he never realizes or doesn't ever notice my fragrances. But when I wear this, he definitely does. This is one of the ones. So if you like a plummy, vanillic, dark fragrance, this is going to be it. That's why I guess it's called Midnight Fantasy. Take that as you will. But the next one is going to be the very last one. And again, it's tied with this one because I love them for separate reasons. But it's going to be Sunset Fantasy. Sunset Fantasy has notes of mandarin, apple and blood grapefruit, peach, raspberry, orange blossom. Base notes are milk mousse, vanilla amber, and Australian sandalwood. Now, this is sweet, fluffy, slightly woody, perfect for the summer, perfect for brunch. Like, the raspberry and peach is like very top. Like, the fruity notes are there, but it's the juiciness from the raspberry and the peach that's like top. Then you get that citrus, and then immediately the mousse and the vanilla and that woodiness from the sandalwood just comes in, and it just makes it so gorgeous. Like, there's nothing topping this. It's tough for Midnight Fantasy. But these are the, what are these? 5 that I have that I'll never give up. You'll never see me giving these up because they smell so good. Definitely find them in like Marshall's, Ross, online. I'm gonna link some down below, so if you're interested in buying any of them, I'll link those. But if you're interested in them, there are a lot of times you can find them for $25 and under, $30 and under. So grab them if you see them, because they're really, really good, especially if you like sweet notes.